All right, so my favorite teacher is Miss Chasse because she taught me how to write essays quickly and well.
My favorite teacher is Gersh because we don't actually have to learn a lot in his class, and he can joke around and we all like laugh and have fun.
Mr. Mendelson because he's a real one.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Madura because, well, I don't actually have him as a teacher. I just love him because he's a G. He's awesome.
I have a couple favorite teachers, specifically Senora Luther, Miss Davis, and I love Miss Leslie with all my heart. Those are my people. I also really love Zawad. They're all just the best. I don't like.
My favorite teacher ever is Brooke Mazzarella. Love her. Favorite sub is Mr. Simons.
Mr. Motter, because he's such a cool guy.
Coach Underwood's my favorite technically teacher, even though he's not here, because he was awesome.
My favorite teacher was Mr. Dunzig because he always put a smile on my face no matter how my day was going.
My favorite teacher would probably be Miss Lees just because she's like, every time I walk into her classroom, like I always have something to say. She always gives me feedback, advice, and she's just someone that I could like really talk to and look up to.
My favorite teacher is Miss Davis because she's like my mom.
Miss Walton because she's super nice and she's not mean, she doesn't yell at you, she's just overall the best. Love you, Miss Walton.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Motter because he taught us mong mong and never bong bong, and that's a really good life lesson.
All right, so I have a favorite teacher and also a favorite faculty member in the school. My favorite teacher, even though I've never had her, is Miss Holmes. I love her so much. I met her this year from field hockey. She was my assistant coach. And my favorite adult in the school is obviously Officer Mang. Shout out to him because he's been my ride or die for the past 2 years. He's an amazing person to help me through a lot of things and also is a really great motivator. So shout out to those two.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Luther because he actually cares about the students and he individualizes everyone's needs instead of just I don't know, an overall broad learning. He makes everyone feel like they're learning at their own pace.
I love Mr. Samet. He personally is my favorite. He stays after school with me for 3 hours doing pre-calc homework, so I wouldn't be able to pass this class without him.
Say Mrs. Walston because I love that woman.
God,
I just love that woman.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Samet because I love the way he teaches and I like how he's funny in class. You know, he makes jokes, keeps the class interesting, so I love E-period. I love that time of day.
So my favorite teacher is Sheath because I love band and I love the Disney trip that we went on.
All right, so my favorite teachers are Mr. Zawadsky and Mr. Motter because they're great and I love history and I love Gov and they're so fun and engaging with the students.
So my favorite teacher or coach was Mr. Underwood because he always used to bring me up and always used to have a positive attitude.